What's up, guys? My name's Connor King with Resolute Capital. This is going to be a Q&A video today. I hope that you'll find this to be a great video and that you learn a ton from it. And if you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel where we post 2 videos every week. So comment any questions you have down below. We'll get back to you, and I hope you enjoy this video.
Should I get a credit card to build my credit or no?
This is probably one of the most common questions that people have when they're beginning their personal finance journey, I would imagine. First, my recommendation is take what I say, lightly. It's just my opinion. But what I would strongly recommend is before you decide what you're going to do to the answer of this question and what you're going to do about this problem, if you're asking this question, is read the entire book, The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. I'll share my thoughts on it, but don't decide what you're going to do until you read this whole book from cover to cover. It will be a great foundation and starting place for you to decide what will be best for you. As far as my thoughts go, first off, I definitely err on trying to stay away from credit cards as much as possible. A lot of people think it's very important to build your credit with a credit card, and in some cases it is, and it's very important. But that's definitely a person by person case. And that's also, you got to analyze your personality, your habits, how disciplined you are. And so this is really a tough question to answer generally. As far as some of my takeaways that I found from the book, and then some of my thoughts from hearing others address this issue are, you only need a good credit score if you're going to be getting in a lot of debt. And so basically, a credit score just makes it a quick approval process for you if you're going into debt. And so, in short, it's definitely good to stay away from most all debt. And so therefore, you wouldn't really need a good credit score. It doesn't matter. Then, one of the big questions is, well, how do you buy a house if you don't have a good credit score? Because that's debt. It is definitely very doable. You can totally still finance a house and get a mortgage on it, and then have a house and then pay that debt off, because all a credit score is it's just a score that makes it easy to tell creditors how good you are at paying off debt. And so if you don't have a credit score, there are other ways to show them that you can handle paying off debt, even if you've never done it before. And so in my personal opinion, I would try to stay away from them at all possible, unless you're in a unique position and you really need quick approval for debt, that's something that's super calculated, that's not putting yourself in too much leverage or risk. And so it's a very person by person case. But if you can, stay away from them, because they could get you in a lot of trouble, and there's no point to be building a good credit score, just to then only have a good quick approval for a house. If that's all you're going to use debt for, then just stay away from credit cards, because you'll stay away from those bad habits that come with them, and you'll still be able to get the house. People tell you just to get one and pay it off each month and stuff, but on average, Americans spend 22% more on a credit card than they would on a debit card or cash, because they know that they don't have to pay for it right then and there. And so, that's just one of the side effects that comes with credit cards. There's a host of others. Definitely, these are just my thoughts. Read the book, The Total Money Makeover. We'll have a link to it in the description. Also talk to others and get various opinions about it, because you're going to find people on all different sides of the spectrum that think credit cards are the best. You need to have like 5 of them and just get all the rewards and stuff, free money. And then there's some that say, never use credit cards. And so read the book, The Total Money Makeover. That will give you the most conservative place, and that will help you be positioned to make the best decision that will not put you at risk. It might not be as rewarding or fun or have the best payoff, depending on your situation. It could be the best and the most rewarding potentially, but that's definitely the safest place to start with your mindset on credit cards, credit scores, because that will not get you into trouble for sure if you stick to that. And then read some other books, talk to other people. This is definitely a really big decision, and so you want to seek a lot of opinions about it and not just go with what the world culture says, because our culture is so based on credit, and that's extremely bad. It's to a point where it's just very toxic and harming to people. It's definitely not a healthy promotion of credit within our culture. So do your own research, and also take extreme caution of where you're getting your information from. Definitely only get information from someone who's incredibly wealthy, that has, made all the right decisions. You don't want to get your information from someone that is doing terrible financially or that's lost a ton of money. You want it from a reputable source that knows what they're doing. And so definitely start with that book, The Total Money Makeover, and then do any of your own research. And in my opinion, try to stay away from them if at all possible, unless it's just perfect for your needs and you can be really disciplined, wise, and smart with how you use them. And if you can take emotion out of the picture completely and just use them strictly and do all the math that goes in with calculating how much to use them and stuff. So those are my thoughts, and I hope that was helpful to you. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you've learned something and that it's been very beneficial to you. Please leave any comments you have down below, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel. We're trying as best we can to put out frequent content that really helps and educates you. So that would really help us, and we will see you in the next one.